Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Blazekiller, and today we are back with yet another video, and today's video is going to be another tier list video. It has been over a month since I've recorded my last tier list video, so I'm going to be bringing you guys a new one today. This is going to be a paintings tier list, as you can see right here. This was made by Space Liquid 2, so there's the credit right there, goes to him or her, and if you want to play this for yourself, go to tiermaker.com and then just search up this right here, and you can play this for yourself and play along. I switched a couple of things up here and there, but everything else is pretty much the same, and we're going to be jumping straight into this. We have 10 paintings, looks like, to rank, I should say, here. And let's start with the very first one. This is the Arctic Light painting, and this these are all available in the fine art shop, by the way, of course, in the maze. And this one is available for 16,000 in-game currency here, and this was released as part of the 2018 Halloween event. It's going to be interesting rating these here because, I mean, yes, money comes into play, but also it's mainly just going to be how it looks, right? Paintings are the beauty of them, right? How do they look? And I think this one is very, very beautiful. I think I'm not quite sure if I should put it in S tier yet. I'll keep it in A tier for now, but then I honestly probably will move it up to S tier. We'll see though. All right, let's go to the Lonely Giraffe. This one is very, I mean, I think a lot of the paintings in this game are very unique and very interesting. I mean, you have another animal one right here, but that's pretty much it. But this one is available for 26,800 money as well. There being a little bit more than the previous one, and I don't think it looks as good in my opinion. I think this was also released in 2018, by the way. I think C tier. It really deserves probably C tier for that one. The Bold and Brash painting, the Squidward painting. This has such a history, and if you have played this game for any amount of time, you know about this painting 100%, because this one was introduced when the Shrine of Sight was created, and the whole history behind the Shrine of Sight is already interesting enough as it is, because I mean, you need two very specialized boxes to get into there, and then from there, then you can get this. I think, honestly, this goes automatically S tier, just because the history behind it. It makes also a noise when you press it. It says bold and brash, and I think the whole connection with SpongeBob is a very interesting, almost collaboration that Lumber Tycoon was able to make, or Defaulty was able to make with that game, or that show. So very interesting. I like that painting a lot, and I'm gonna have to put this up here. I'm not sure how this is gonna look by the end of this, because we don't have too many paintings to rank here, but I guess we shall see, shall we? All right, the next painting I want to rank here is this one right here. This painting right here comes out of the Burnt Gift, and it costs 80,060 in-game currency. This was added in 2019 as a Christmas gift. So it's definitely interesting. Most expensive, I think, of them so far. It's pretty plain. I mean, it's a Roblox character surrounded by fire. I mean, it's pretty simple. I think it's definitely more interesting than this one, but I don't think it deserves anything higher than a B tier. But going on to our next one, we here have the Goose, or the Swan. I'm not exactly 100% sure of what this is. Yeah, it looks more like a goose than a swan for sure, but you have this goose. It's available for 2006 money, so it's definitely more affordable than the previous ones we've seen so far. But this one reminds me of the swamp. I mean, this one definitely screams like the ice biome, right? For sure, with the new ice wood and whatnot. There's not really a biome; it's just like ice wood, really. But this is the whole biome, the swamp, right? And I think this might be even inspired by the swamp for sure, or the swamp area for sure. So that's an interesting one. It's not very appealing, especially visually. It's pretty dark and gloomy. I mean, the title is Disturbed Painting, right? So I'm gonna have to give it a D. I probably wouldn't put it any higher than that. I think the only reason the giraffe deserves a C one is because it's just more vibrant in terms of the color and whatnot. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. This one is also a gloomy one. This one's actually called the Gloomy Seascape at Dusk, available for $16,800 or money in the fine art shop as well. This was added in September of 2018. This one, I think I like it more than the previous one just because it has like more nature that you can actually see rather than just focus on one singular goose. I think if you're gonna have a painting, you might as well have it be something more like that. So with that said, I'm actually gonna move that up to A tier. I'm gonna probably keep I'm gonna keep that the way it is. I think that is a fair assessment of things, at least in my personal opinion. The next painting we're going to review is the very first painting that actually found its way into this game. This is available for 5,980 money, so not too expensive. As I said, it was available. It's the first painting added into this game, and it's called Title Unknown. Is the title, ironically, of this painting. And I think similar to how I rated, or the reason I rated this one pretty high is because of the nature and whatnot. This is very pretty. I think it actually probably, if I can move this down and move this down, I could probably put that in C tier. Well, we might change some things here and there. I feel bad putting these, kind of a lower ranking because they are still very visually appealing. But in any case, let's move on to the most expensive painting in this game, the pineapple. This is available for 2,406,000 money, and it is one of the 3 paintings that were published on the same date of September 26th of 2018 as part of the 2018 Halloween event. I already went over, I believe, one or if not the other 2 already of this. And wow. Something interesting about this is it actually says it costs less money than it does, but when you bring it up to the person to actually buy it, it costs like an extra 10 times the amount of what it said. In any case, it's so plain. It's very expensive, so it's definitely a flex. So if you're into those things, maybe you might like this. Showing up to everyone that you bought this painting for, what did I say, 2.5 million money. But in any case, I think it honestly doesn't deserve a good rating. It reminds me of the Squidward in a sense because SpongeBob and the pineapple and whatnot. But I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence. But in any case, I don't think it deserves a high ranking. It's so expensive and it's not even very visually appealing. It's pretty, but I can't really rank it probably more than here. I mean, I'll probably keep it at C tier for now. All right, let's move on to our second to last, and we have like a third one to add on top of these last 2, but I'll explain that in a second. This one's called the Outdoor Water Color Sketch, and I actually like this one because it is so plain, it's so simple, but it's so beautiful at the same time. It's like a sketch of nature. So as in these 2 are like more picturesque type things. This one, still picturesque for sure, but it's definitely more of a sketch, as the name suggests. This one's the cheapest in the game, costing only $6 here. And yeah, it's very simple. I think for the sake of its just simplicity and it's also its affordability, I have to give it probably a B tier. It's not quite as pretty as this, but I think it does have a leg up on this one right here. I might change that. Yeah, I'm probably going to change those in a second. I mean, I'm satisfied where they generally are, but I'm going to have to tweak things here and there. This last one is kind of a painting. I mean, it comes from the Modern Gift. This was introduced in 2017, the Christmas event, Christmas update. This costed $18,200 and was also available in the Fine Art Shop as well. This one is super plain. I mean, there's a variety of different forms this can take. I mean, you can open the painting and get a variety of different orientations of different colored shapes, in other words, is what I'm trying to explain. So this one right here isn't the only one there is, which is kind of unique, but also kind of hard to rank at the same time, right? Because there are so many different variations. With that said, though, none of the variations, I'll put a picture on the screen right now of all of them, really scream, hey, this is amazing. This is, worth the money, if you will. So for that reason, I'm going to have to give it an F tier. I'm shameless, bro. It's kind of hard to do that, but at the same time, I mean, it is a tier ranking for sure. One more, it's not actually on here, but if I were to place this last one, which I'll explain in a second, well, first off, I think second to last thing, the Sparkle Time Turkey, not a painting, but it was in the Fine Art Shop, available for the purchase during the 2019, I believe, event. Let me double check that. Sorry, that was just the past 2022 events. I apologize for that. Yeah, so that was Thanksgiving 2022, where the Sparkle Time Turkey was available actually in the maze in the Fine Art Shop for some reason. But without further ado, the last thing I want to rank here, if I were to rank it, it's neither a painting, but it is the Very Cold Gift. If you remember the podium And during the 2021 Christmas event, there's a podium on which rested an ice cube. It was really a gift, which you open it, it turned into an ice cube. But if I were to rank that one as well as the previous Sparkle Time turkey, I mean, I know those aren't paintings by any means, but I mean, I would probably put them somewhere in the middle here. I know it's kind of irrelevant now that we talked about paintings and now we're talking about something else, but I wanted to cover the whole fine arts shop list, if you will. Okay, so now that we have all these main paintings down, I want to tweak things a little bit here, I think, because it's hard to rank. I mean, yes, if money wasn't an issue, this would look a little bit different. So I want to rank probably more on aesthetics and actually the appearance of the paintings rather than the money. So with that said, I want to tweak a couple of things here. I'm probably going to put this one in front of this one. I'm going to move this one down. I think the pineapple where it is, I think you really can't ignore the money on the pineapple though. So I'm going to switch the pineapple in this one. These kind of have like a similar theme and I'm honestly into it. This is pretty though. It's still pretty, but the money is a huge factor. This one's pretty ugly, this one's kind of a no-brainer. But in other words, I think that one's kind of decent. That one and that one. I think honestly, I'm happy where it is right now. Let me know in the comments, guys and girls, people of all identifications and whatnot, if you agree with this. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with my rankings? And if you don't, where would you change things? Would you move certain paintings around in different ways? Let me know in the comments below. Also in the comments below, leave any more tier list ideas that you have for me to do in the future, and any just general video ideas as well. But if you did enjoy this video, that concludes the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and turn the bell on so that you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. Without further ado, stay tuned for more amazing videos. I have a bunch of cool things planned for you in the future, and more tier list videos and more everything really. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.